What's going on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and all of that. How's everybody doing today? Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know how y'all doing today. It's raining. I'm here in Lexington, South Carolina. Weird being from up north and being down here close to the coast. They canceled school today because the winds was going to be high. So we got this hurricane Dorian, he coming in, and he closing school. So that's a little weird for me. But anyway, I wanted to cover a video today. Something that's important to me is how to overcome a poverty mindset. So, you know, the way I grew up, man, we grew up. I mean, we wasn't dirt poor, but we wasn't far from dirt. We was mud poor. But yeah, it was hard. I mean, I grew up on, you know, government assistance. I remember having Charity Newsies pull up to the house. If you've ever had Charity Newsies pull up to your house, drop that in the comments. Let me know, because that was an experience for me, man. They would pull up, semi truck, you know, it stopped, and then everybody know you was getting free clothes. That was kind of embarrassing growing up, man. But you know, so how to go from that to, you know, overcoming into the way that we think right now. Excuse me, the cops just pulled up on the side of me, so I'm making sure they ain't pulling me over for doing a YouTube video. But yeah, how do you get from, you know, thinking poverty into thinking wealthy, right? And so my bank account is not necessarily, you know, going to be, you know, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I can guarantee you this, I'm not in poverty in my mindset. So how do you get to that place? Well, for me, it all started out with, you know, desiring more out of life. You know, like I said, my mom, she worked a couple jobs. She also had asthma. You know, I'm a product of, you know, not to dishonor them in any way, but both of my parents were on drugs. And so their mindset was definitely poverty, and they were, you know, addiction. You can call it disease, you can call it whatever, but they weren't thinking overcoming, you know, and they couldn't. So for me, I wanted more out of life. Me and my brother and my sister, we grew up, my oldest brother, oldest sister, we grew up in a house that was probably like 700 square feet, 2-bedroom. And so we shared a bedroom together, the three of us. You know, me and my brother had a side of the room and my sister had the other side of the room. And so I just wanted more. I was like, this can't be life, you know. So I tried all kind of hustle things, you know, not to get too explicit, but I tried all kind of hustles. I started all kind of businesses, just wanting to have more. But my problem with that was I didn't invest in education. And so going to school, man, they didn't teach you to, you know, to be an investor, to think like an investor, to think like a business person, know anything about financial education. So it took me, you know, a while to get on my feet from a standpoint of, you know, I got to sow into myself as far as education goes. I started the businesses, but I didn't have the education to be able to hold those in place. So what I think it takes to overcome, you know, a poverty mindset is going to be education. And you start to study the things that you want to study, and the things that you need to study business. I mean, I read every book I can get my hands on. When I was in high school, I don't remember reading, you know, a handful of books. After I got out of high school, man, I read everything I used to I could get my hands on. Now it's podcasts, it's audio books. Every time I'm in the car, if I'm not talking, doing a video like this, then trust me, I'm gonna have a podcast on learning what I need to be learning. So for me, it's real estate. So I'm into all kind of real estate stuff. There's a lot of information out there. I tell them, please hit me up in the comments. Ask me, you know, some books to read. Ask me some good YouTubers to watch, some good things to research, and I will respond to y'all. So subscribe this, like this. I'm going to add more to this. This is a subject that I really feel passionate about, is how to overcome a poverty mindset, what it takes to do that. So I'd like to get some people responding, some people interacting, asking questions, and so we can help other people, man, because we don't need our communities to be, you know, in poverty. There's too much of that going on. We're trying to come out, uplift. So keep me posted, ask questions, like, subscribe, ring the bell so you can get the notifications when I put a new video out. But that's what we're doing. So y'all have a blessed day today. I'm gonna get in here and get this workout on, and I'll talk to y'all soon.